Other parents might say, no, I'm gonna start with culling information. Now that might be media, but frankly, a lot of information and over-information, I think, comes from us as adults. And I have a really simple measure before I say something in front of my children. I ask myself 3 questions. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? And unless I can answer yes to all 3 of those, I don't say it in front of my kids. And lastly, I ask myself, these kids are going to have to live in this world a lot longer than me. So before I say something, I want my children to know that in what I say and what they hear, that it's a beautiful world, that it's a really beautiful world, and that what I say doesn't give them despair. There'll be time for that. When they're teenagers, when they're later, they'll know about global warming, and they'll know about greenhouse gases, and they'll know about all kinds of things. But for now, I want them to grow up in a world that's safe, that's not just cozy and unrealistic, but will give them the strength that they need to face that. Rather than, it's like our world has become like a frog in a beaker, this well-known frog in a beaker. Put a frog in a beaker, unfortunate thing to do, but anyway, if you do and put a flame under it, the frog won't jump out. The frog will sense that water warming up maybe, and just go on swimming and go on swimming and go on swimming until it's very, very badly burnt before it realizes its life is endangered. Whereas if you took a frog and heated that water up to exactly the same temperature and dropped it in, it would panic. It would totally panic. We're living in a society that's heated up and heated up and heated up, and it's so ubiquitous now. We're frogs in beakers. And my hope is through this work, we can start to see it as it is, rather than just blindly accept what we've been given. Let's just ask the good questions.